Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us here at Edmonton City Hall to commemorate the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people. My name is Blendal, and on behalf of the Canada Palestine Cultural Association, we are honored to welcome you here tonight. We are grateful for the presence, your support, your solidarity, and your commitment to justice, humanity, and peace. Before we begin, we would like to start with a land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge that we are gathered tonight on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional and ancestral land of the Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Métis, Dene, and Nakudasol peoples. We honor the Indigenous people who have lived on and cared for this land for generations, and we recognize their enduring connection to the land, waters, and culture. As we gather here tonight to speak about justice and human rights, we also acknowledge the importance of reconciliation and the ongoing work to build respectful relationships with the Indigenous communities. Thank you. And now we can start with our main program. Tonight we gather to honor the resilience, culture, and human dignity of the Palestinian people. This day is observed worldwide to recognize their ongoing struggle, their strength, and their right to live in peace, safety, and freedom. Tonight, we stand together not only in remembrance, but in solidarity. Before we continue with the program, with our first speaker, we invite you to take a time to explore the cultural display that has been prepared for you. The display reflects Palestinian heritage, stories, and identity through art, history, and culture. You are welcome to visit the display throughout the night. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Ali Mustafa, President of the Canada Palestine Cultural Association. Please join me to welcome Mr. Mustafa.
Thank you, Rhonda. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Honored Mayor, City Councilors, distinguished guests, friends, members of our Palestinian community. On behalf of the Canadian Palestinian Cultural Association, I want to express our deep gratitude to the City of Edmonton for commemorating the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people. Here in a beautiful, symbolic space, City Hall. Our mission at the CPCA has always been simple but profound: to preserve our culture, to strengthen our community, and to represent Palestinians with dignity, integrity. This city is calling it home. Many of you here today have been part of the journey. Some of you helped build our programs, some volunteered countless hours, and some simply brought your families and kept the community alive. To our seniors, first generation who planted the seeds of this community, we honor you. Your sacrifice built the foundation we stand on today. I'm old enough to remember 40 years ago, kind of dates me, doesn't it? 40 years ago, when our parents and grandparents met in small homes, coffee shops, dreaming of a day when Palestinian culture, identity would be openly celebrated in society. Today, in Edmonton City Hall, that dream feels a little bit more complete. The CPCA is humbled and honored to serve this community, not just for cultural celebrations and social programs, but for the large moral responsibility of sharing the Palestinian story, its history, its struggles, and its hope. We thank the Mayor, City of Edmonton, for your solidarity. Your recognition sends a powerful message to the Palestinians here and around the world. You are not forgotten. We stand with you. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ali. And now I would like to introduce our second speaker, Mr. Musa Qasqas, the CPCA Media Relations Manager and Advisor.
Thank you, Ranga. Thank you everyone for being here on this important day. I'm excited. Usually I'm speaking outside in the streets when it's cold, and now they let me come inside. So, it is an important day for us today. We stand here in City Hall reminded that our voices are not insignificant and that our cause is not an isolated incident. We're now part of a global movement for justice in Palestine. And that movement starts right here in City Hall and in city halls across the world. And it only ends when there is true liberation and freedom for the Palestinian people. Malcolm X once said that we are not outnumbered, we are out-organized. And he was right. Our power is not and never was in our size or our numbers. Our power has always been in our unity, our solidarity, and our resistance, and in our refusal to let the world forget the people of Palestine. Our presence here today is not just symbolic, it's strategic and it's purposeful. And it's a reminder that solidarity is not a feeling, it's an action. Every rally, every letter, every protest, every fundraiser, every post, every conversation, every stand we make matters. Those of us who've been trying to raise awareness for the genocide in Gaza know that we may not have changed Gaza, but Gaza certainly changed us. It awakened a courage inside us that we didn't know we had. And for that, we thank you, the people of Gaza, and all the people of Palestine. Because even though we stand here, today is for you. Everything we've accomplished up to now has been directly inspired by your resilience and your resistance to occupation. Our promise to you and to all of Palestine is that we will continue standing up for Palestine and we will continue to be the voice for the diaspora. It is said that the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing. We cannot allow evil to triumph by sitting around doing nothing. We must continue to raise our voices for Gaza. We must continue to raise our voices for Khan Yunis and Jabalia and Rafah and Deir al-Bala. We'll continue to raise our voices for the West Bank, for Hebron, for Nablus, Tulkarem, Ramallah, Bethlehem, Jenin, Jericho, Ariha, Qalqilia. We'll continue to raise our voices for Yafa and Akka and Safar and Al-Ramla and Tabariya. We'll continue to raise our voices for the sacred grounds of Al-Aqsa in Jerusalem. We'll continue to raise our voices for the silence and for the silencing of people and for every life stolen. We'll continue to raise our voices for the martyrs, the child amputees, and the displaced. We'll continue to raise our voices for the ashes of Gaza and for every West Bank citizen living under occupation. We'll continue to raise our voices for every village wiped from the map, and we'll continue to raise our voices for every tear shed by an orphan, every sacrifice made by a father and a mother, and we will continue to shout free Palestine until Palestine is free. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Musa. That's very exciting. Thank you. And now, please join me to welcome His Worship, Mr. Andrew Knapp, the Mayor of Edmonton. He will be presenting the official City of Edmonton proclamation recognizing the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people, a meaningful acknowledgement for our community and for Palestinian cultural history and identity, followed by Ali Mustafa, who will be accepting his gratitude on behalf of the CPCA.
Good evening and assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
It's an honor to join you in marking the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people. This day was established by the United Nations in 1977, a date chosen to mark the anniversary of the UN's resolution on the partition of Palestine. It is a day dedicated by the international community to reflect, remember, and reaffirm our commitment to the inalienable rights of the Palestinian people. It is a day for hope, for dialogue, and for the pursuit of a just and lasting peace. And so today, the city of Edmonton stands in solidarity. We stand in solidarity with the aspirations of the Palestinian people for peace, security, and self-determination. We recognize their profound resilience and their deep, unwavering connection to their homeland. Here in Edmonton, this solidarity is not an abstract concept. It is lived, it is vibrant, it is a core part of our city. We are gathered on Treaty 6 territory, a land with its own history of striving for rights and recognition. And it is on this land that a large and diverse Palestinian community has put down roots, enriching Alberta in countless ways. Today is also a day to celebrate and appreciate the beauty of Palestinian heritage, community, and culture. A culture of immense generosity, strong family bonds, and a steadfast commitment to education and community improvement. These are not just Palestinian values. They are Edmonton values. And your contributions make us a stronger and more compassionate city. Our Palestinian neighbors are teachers, doctors, engineers, artists, and business owners. You are an integral part of that story of Edmonton, and we are grateful for your presence. This year's Day of Solidarity carries a particular significance. Just a few months ago in September, the Government of Canada took the step of officially recognizing the State of Palestine. This was a powerful affirmation of the Palestinian people's right to statehood and a crucial step on the path toward the two-state solution. As a city, we may not set foreign policy, but we help build a community that makes such a future possible. We build it through mutual respect, through understanding, and by ensuring that every person in Edmonton, regardless of their origin, is seen, valued, and heard. So on this International Day of Solidarity, let us reaffirm our commitments. Let us commit to listening to the stories of our Palestinian friends and neighbors. Let us commit to celebrating the culture that you so generously shared with all of us. And let us commit to being a city where peace, human rights, and dignity for all are not just ideals we speak of on certain days, but principles we live by every day. And so to mark this important day, I do want to go through this proclamation, but I'd like to make sure I invite all my council colleagues that are here with me today. I have Councillor Aaron Rutherford, Councillor Karen Tang, and Councillor Joanne Wright, at least, and I know Councillor Selmore trying to make her way here. I don't know if she's made it in time, but she has also mentioned that she'll be here, so let me just open this up here. Whereas, and actually, sorry, we should bring everyone up. Yes, please. You should come up now for this, and we'd love to have you. And Brent, you want to join us? I think you should. Thank you. Yes, please. Whereas in 1977, the United Nations General Assembly established November 29th as the International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people, exactly 30 years after they passed a resolution to address the future governance of Palestine. And whereas the observance of this day highlights the continuing violence and humanitarian crisis faced by Palestinians and reaffirms the global commitment to human dignity, equality, and the pursuit of lasting peace. And whereas Edmonton's local Palestinian community continues to advocate for the safety, rights, and self-determination of Palestinians across the world. And whereas the City of Edmonton values human rights of all people and joins the international community in recognizing the Palestinian people's enduring strength, resilience, and hope for a just and secure future. Therefore, I, Mayor Andrew Knack, do hereby proclaim November 29th, 2025, International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people in Edmonton, Alberta's capital city.
One more. Councilor Rutherford needs to do a confession. Sorry.
Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Of course.
And before we end our evening tonight, I actually would like to invite one of our youth. She came late. She's supposed to be earlier. Abrar, can you come in? Abrar Salmani is a Palestinian poet, filmmaker, and creative originating from the West Bank. Her artistry moves between page and film, documenting this diaspora through imagery that is intimate, political, and deeply human. Please welcome Abrar Salmani. Sorry for being late. Okay, so this poem is called What Do You Know About Qahir? So to give a clear definition, Qahir is an Arabic word that has no equivalent word in English. The dictionary says anger, but it's not. It's when you take anger, place it on a low fire, add injustice, oppression, racism, and dehumanization onto it, and leave it to cook slowly for a century. And then you try to say it, but no one hears you. So it sits in your heart and settles in your cells, and it becomes your genetic imprint, and then moves through generations, and one day you find yourself unable to breathe. It washes over you and demands to break out of you, you weep, and the cycle repeats. In this poem, I will be quoting real-life scenes that came out of this genocide. What do you know about Qahir? The tightening of your chest, the deep chilling drop in your stomach, the goosebumps on your arms, the dryness in your throat, the clench of your fist. I watch my people being killed behind a screen. She's only 13. What do you know about Qahir? A father pleads with the doctor to reassure him that a breath prevails in his daughter. Qulli fiha nafas. The doctor replies, say thank God, ihki alhamdulillah, asserting her death. He slaps his forehead, there is no breath. What do you know about Qahir? A boy clinging onto his dead mother in a body bag is having a panic attack. Yoma, I'm scared, I want to sleep next to you, he cries. Yoma, ana khaif, bidi ana jambik. Just look into his eyes and tell me, what do you know about Qahir? A man holding his dead granddaughter in his arms. I thought she was sleeping, he said. She was reminiscing the taste of fruit before she died, he said. I told her to get up, my dear, wake up, he said. She was the soul of my soul, ruh. Now there is no soul because of what they stole. What do you know about Qahr? A mother shaking her 2-year-old daughter, wake up, wake up, wake up. She screams at the top of her lungs, Yana Isri. She lost her mind. What happened to humankind? We are being terrorized and it's all being televised. Tell me, what do you know about Qahr? Qahr is dying every single day before your soul is taken away. Qahr is watching your people's lives wither away. Qahr is having no words to ease their souls. I pray to my Lord to keep us whole. O you privileged world, tell me, what do you know about Qahr? This second poem is called Palestine Hurra. Free Palestine. In Arabic we say Palestine Hurra, which translates to Palestine is free. My land is free from the shackles of the occupied mind and soul, brainwashed with fake propaganda, fake media, and fake politicians, distracted by this fake media, by this fake society designed to keep you preoccupied from the reality of the unjust world we live in. Palestine Hurra, my people are free from the fraud of a concept called justice. There is no justice. There is no justice until those who are unaffected are just as outraged as those who are. Palestine Hurra, and until then, you remain shackled by the cuffs of the fake society we live in. Until then, we remain occupied because nobody is free until we are all free. Free us from our unjust governments, free us from our oppressive societies, free us from complicity, free us from this materialistic world. Palestine Hurra, my land may be occupied, but my people are free behind bars. My people are free with cuffs on, my people are free because they never once doubted the time of liberation that awaits us. My people are free because they do not fear anyone but the Almighty. My people are free because they believe in the justice of the Almighty. Palestine Hurra, Palestine has been free. Thank you.
Thank you, Abra, for these impactful and strong poems. As we come to close tonight's gathering, we want to thank everyone who joined us this evening. MLA Sharif and the City Council tonight, Mayor Andrew, thank you so much. And thank you for standing in solidarity. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being part of this community. From all of us at the Canada Palestine Cultural Association, that we appreciate your presence. Have a safe and peaceful night. Thank you.